Akebi Sailor Uniform is a type of show that you'd think is just a really well animated, thinly veiled fan service show, and you'd be 100% correct in that observation. There are fetishes every episode to the point where you could fill out a fucking bingo card with a different fetish every episode, and your free space would be feet. And each and every fetish is beautifully adapted to animation by CloverWorks, who seem to have done a blood sacrifice in the form of Tokyo 24th Ward to make Akebi and Dress Up Darling look immaculate. It adapts the manga well, which itself honestly just looks like a storyboard for the anime, considering there are several pages spent on a fucking front flip. That said, while the fan service read isn't incorrect, it's not exactly right either. It does have feet every episode, but it also functions as a wholesome slice of life show done right too. It manages to be an introspective look into a young girl's life, from her comfy home life with her mother, father, and little sister to her vibrant school life with her friends, where she goes through each episode dating a different one. That's right, although it's about Akebi making a different friend every episode, and in general spending time with her classmates, it definitely also comes off as Akebi slowly adding more and more girls from her class to her harem, simultaneously turning them gay for her, cause like, come on, just look at this.
Akebi-san.
However, the anime does very well in balancing these lewd aspects with its positive messages, while at the same time taking slice of life to the next level by focusing on almost every aspect of her life, including almost about every time she gets dressed. Not that I'm complaining. It shows the loneliness that Akebi felt when she was younger and how having friends now means so much to her, but it does so without making her some sad sack loser that the show wants you to feel sorry for. It addresses these real issues that people experience, but in a way that's still fun and expressive without bogging down the rest of the show. And for things that Akebi hasn't experienced, her girlfriends take that place, as many of the girls have a range of different problems that a normal teenager would experience, like doubting your hobbies and being ashamed of them, or being shy and not outgoing, and as a result, missing out on hobbies you're interested in. There are even normal girls to match Akebi's energy, and ones who even exist to challenge her stance, but they all eventually fall into the harem regardless. It's very horny on main for all of these lollies, but at the same time, it feels extremely wholesome in a lot of scenes. Like, I wouldn't mind if Akebi or any of the other girls were lewd, but I likewise wouldn't go out of my way to look for it like I would for all of the girls from Mushoku Tensei, because while the horny is on full display, just like in Jobless Reincarnation, it's not presented in the same way, and some people may even somehow miss that this is a fetish show to begin with because of the fact that Akebi is more wholesome, while Rudeus is my spirit animal. It manages to both be extremely horny, but tell a wholesome story about a girl enjoying her school life at the same time. And this feeling is really felt at the end of episode 8, with the dad being super moe and waiting on Akebi to change to see her in her new summer uniform, and Akebi even waiting to try on said uniform until her dad could see it to get his recognition and positive reinforcement. Kao, her little sister, even later tries on Akebi's uniform, saying she doesn't look as cute while looking fucking adorable during, only to be comforted by Akebi and feel warm inside, just like getting confirmation from her dad did for Akebi herself. It's very heartwarming, and it's what makes the show so good at presenting a normal family life, where so many other supposed slice of life anime completely miss this aspect. It's fantastic at balancing both horny and wholesome, and it absolutely deserves its spot as one of the best anime of the winter season, as a solid 8 out of 10 right alongside Dress Up Darling. And I can only applaud CloverWorks for finally not fucking something up, and hope that we can get a season 2 for this absolutely spectacular show. Feet. Click here for my Dress Up Darling review.